The internet is everywhere. From your phone to your computer, from smart fridges to gaming consoles. But have you ever wondered how all these devices talk to each other across the globe? At the core of it all is something called an IP address. But what exactly is it, and how does it help the internet work? Let's dive in. The internet is like a massive network of roads connecting millions of devices worldwide. Every device on the internet needs a unique address so they can find and communicate with each other. That's where an IP address comes in. Think of an IP address like a home address for your device on the internet. It's a unique set of numbers assigned to each device so that data can be sent to the right place, just like mail gets delivered to your house. But what does an IP address look like? There are two main types of IP addresses, IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 addresses are made up of 4 sets of numbers, separated by dots. There are over 4 billion possible combinations of these numbers. But with so many devices online, we needed even more addresses. That's why we also have IPv6 addresses, which are longer. So how do IP addresses work in practice? Let's say you want to visit a website. When you type the website's name, like example.com, into your browser, your computer doesn't actually understand domain names. It needs to know the website's IP address. Your browser sends a request to something called a DNS server, kind of like a phone book for the internet. The DNS server looks up the domain name, finds its IP address, and sends it back to your computer. Now, your computer knows where to send the data request. Once your computer knows the IP address, it can send a request to the website's server. This request is broken down into small pieces called data packets. Each packet contains part of your request, your IP address, and the IP address of the website. When they finally reach the website's server, the server sends packets of data back to your device, and voila! The web page appears on your screen. But not all IP addresses are the same. Some devices have static IP addresses, which means their address never changes. These are often used by websites and servers that need a consistent address. On the other hand, most personal devices, like your phone or home computer, use dynamic IP addresses. Your Internet Service Provider, ISP, assigns you a new IP address each time you go online. IP addresses also play a key role in online security and privacy. Websites and apps use your IP address to figure out where you're located, sometimes for good reasons like showing you local content, and sometimes for tracking your activity. That's why some people use VPNs or proxy servers to hide their real IP address. A VPN creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet, giving you a different IP address and adding an extra layer of privacy. As more and more devices connect to the internet, from smart homes to cars, we're running out of IPv4 addresses. This is where IPv6 comes in. With its much larger address space, IPv6 can support the massive growth of connected devices in the future. So, to sum it up, an IP address is the unique identifier for your device on the internet. It allows data to find its way from one device to another, making the entire internet work smoothly. Whether it's IPv4 or IPv6, static or dynamic, IP addresses are essential for the connected world we live in today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about how the internet works, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about IP addresses or other tech topics you'd like us to cover.